We're joined by Fox analyst Greg Jennings. Welcome, Greg. But first, Skip, what did you make of this?
I was very surprised Tom Brady posted this because this was the first ever glimpse he has given you publicly of what ticks inside his psyche. Because whatever ticks inside is Jordan-esque, and I don't use that term lightly. But this is what I've been trying to say for 13 years on television, that there are two Tom Bradys. The one most people see via the media is, gee whiz, aw shucks, the nice guy dad down the block who posts pictures on the internet of him playing in the autumn leaves with his kids, silly, lame pictures, and he seems kind of silly and kind of lame a lot of times in his public persona. But on the football field, on a Sunday, especially in a playoff game, somebody else emerges, and I call him Psycho Tom, but he is a cold-blooded assassin. He is a clutch killer, and he is Jordan-esque, because whatever burned inside Jordan burns inside this guy, but their exteriors are completely different. And I was around Michael Jordan a lot, thank you God, when I was in Chicago, and I got to see how that worked. But the packages are so different because Michael really didn't put on any airs about it. He didn't try to fool you. He pretty much was that guy on and off the floor.
Absolutely.
You know, and remember his Hall of Fame speech?
Yeah.
I don't think Tom Brady's going to give that kind of Hall of Fame speech. I don't know. I don't think he's going to take any shots at anybody.
Everybody
right?
seemed surprised by that speech except the people that knew Michael.
That is correct. And so he got angered, deeply angered by the ESPN piece because he did not like the way it was characterized that he celebrated the trading of Jimmy Garoppolo. And I believe they are friends, friendly, and that angered him so deeply that he reached for a quote that means a lot to him. And I'm going to read it one more time, but fate whispers to the warrior, you cannot withstand the storm. The warrior whispers back, I am the storm. Deep down, Tom Brady believes he is the storm. He's the bomb cyclone, and he's about to hit in Foxborough this Saturday night. And that's the guy who has driven this football team to 5 championships that were almost 6, and he's played in 7 Super Bowls. So I was pleasantly surprised he gave you that tiny glimpse into his psyche because you never get to see it.
Now Tom Brady's Confucius, quoting Skip. This is an organization with men, Mr. Kraft, Coach Belichick, and Tom Brady, that offers you no glimpse. They never respond to anything. There have been whispers. There have been things said about them before, but they say, we just let our play speak for itself. This story struck a nerve. It struck a nerve with Tom Brady because he responded. In Deflategate, Tom Brady didn't respond to anything. This directly questioned his character.
He responded in court to
in
Deflategate.
court.
Yep.
He didn't put nothing on Instagram.
No.
This is directly. That was directly. Now it's saying that you instigated this. You wanted Jimmy G gone. You didn't want to compete. An organization that prides themselves on competing every single day, we get better, do your job. Well, you didn't want to do your job by competing because you wanted that young lion that was ready to take over. You wanted him gone. Skip, this struck a nerve. Tom Brady would have never, ever responded if there wasn't some truth to this story.
I disagree with that, but go ahead.
I don't.
Yeah, I think it angered him. He spoke out about it on Boston radio this morning.
Of course. Yeah. What do you expect him to say? But no, that's not Tom. All these years, there have been many, many things said about Tom Brady, and he's never, ever responded. So this is the worst thing that's been said about him. So them calling you a cheater, saying that your Super Bowls that you won was because you were cheating, that didn't anger him. Someone said that you requested your backup be traded. This angered him. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Tom, but I like it. I actually love it. I love everything about it. And when you look, you say it struck a nerve. I think it did strike a nerve because it was something different. It was really attacking his integrity as a friend, as a teammate, as a locker room mate, as a competitor. And so when you challenge me as a competitor, saying that I don't want to compete and I wanted somebody out, when when I got this job, because I worked my butt off and I've continued to excel and continue to make sure that I've done everything that I've needed to do to stay at an elite level, and everyone has always waited and are waiting for me to slip and fall and fail. And I guarantee when they play this weekend, everybody's going to reflect back to this if he doesn't show up and he doesn't be the Tom Brady that we've seen in years past. And I don't believe this has anything to do with it, but I think that this right here, what we saw in Tom Brady, was him saying that, look, I hear everything that everybody is saying, but who I am will never change. I am a warrior. We will get through any and every obstacle that you place in front of us. I am the warrior. I am the chief Indian, and my guys, they follow me, my lead. And if I'm not locked in, we don't have a chance. And I think this is him doing what he's done his entire career, utilizing something that's been said and spinning it to use it as fuel, additional fuel to give. When I saw him last year take the field at that Super Bowl, I remember after the game talking to him like, how in the world are you able to manipulate yourself to almost believe that you haven't accomplished all the things that you've accomplished? And it's because of things like this. He finds that one thing, and like you said, little Jordan-esque, we've never really seen him outwardly say it or express it or show it. But right here, right now, you've attacked my competitive nature, who I am as a man, and that didn't fly with Tom. And so it reminds me of something that a former teammate of mine, Aaron Rodgers, would do something similar to this to let people know, I hear you, I see you, I like this right here, I like this.
Yeah.
By the way, go ahead, Skip.
I like it that you're continuing to call out Tom Brady.
I ain't
He'll hear about it.
Yeah,
He'll
I'm
hear about
just
it. He
saying.
doesn't watch, but he'll hear.
Oh, yeah, he here. Yeah, no. I ain't calling him out. I'm just saying. It's boy, to touch a nerve. I ain't do that. You stole that name. I ain't been in them cookies.
Yeah.
Always blame me for something. Something gone.
Well, we know Tom's not in the cookies because it's not on the TB12 diet.
Yeah, no.
So this is, to me, the equivalent of a vow, a public vow. The storm is coming for you, Shannon Sharpe.
Skip. Look, I mean, come on, Skip. I mean, they're 14-point favorite over the Titans. Really?
Yeah. And then there'll be another game, and then there'll be another game. Yeah.
Just like St. Nick. I mean, you say the best team with the best players win.
But they don't have the best players.
Oh,
they
why
got
not?
one best player at the best position.
That's all that matters.
Quarterback. That's all you need.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.